This series of half-hour interview shows enriched by on-location footage is based on the premise that we know far less about each other than we imagine. Since we base our lives and decisions on what we know, it would be a good idea for us to learn more.
I believe is made from mung beans.
This is one of the first attempts at creating a diverse, multicultural civilization.
So this is kind of like the symbol of our people.
The complete series contains 15 episodes, including a core of 7.
It was very tough because basically, we had to pack up everything that we had and leave on foot.
Our interview subjects are fascinating people, a varied cross-section of the United States population, and we believe you'll find the interviews to be interesting, enlightening, and enjoyable.
Yeah. We change our idea just for the hours. You never know.
Now you mentioned that a lot of your images deal with stories and things from your past. With the pieces that we have here, is there any one piece here that might relate to a story or a poem that you recall from your childhood?
Yes, for example, this guy. The name of this piece is Quetzalcoatl Redivivo.
I've been blessed with a very good education, and part of that was becoming a part of the A Better Chance program when I was in junior high, so that in high school I went to a college prep private school, and I got the benefit of that education. The people around you, the greatest obstacles you run into is their expectations for you. And if people don't expect you to do well, if they don't encourage you to do well, if they don't expect you to move beyond where they see you today, you may not move.
And I didn't know anything about them. I don't even know where I got the pictures, but when she died, I realized I was never going to know anything about the Swedish side because my dad doesn't really know.
And because of photographs at that time, people did not smile. They were just very stiff. The only way I could pick up anything about these relatives was by the way, maybe they tilted their head, or the way they held their hands, or the way they stood.
I'm originally from Nebraska. I'm from the Omaha tribe in Nebraska. I was born and raised about 50 miles south of the reservation in a small town called Fremont, Nebraska. I moved out to California for grad school. Things like a powwow that's very celebratory. There's a lot of celebration. There's a lot of, there's a lot of activity going on. There's booze, there's parties, there's food, there's laughing, there's some really good dancing. There's so there's a lot of activity taking place there. So those are opportunities for our community to come together.